When a drawing becomes visually complex, you can hide the objects that you currently do not need to see. In this drawing, the doors and electrical wiring were temporarily hidden by turning off their layers. You can gain this level of control by organizing the objects in your drawing on layers that are associated with a specific function or a purpose. With layers, you can associate objects by their function or location, display or hide all related objects in a single operation, enforce line type, color, or other property standards for each layer. To see how a drawing is organized, use the Layer command to open the Layer Properties Manager. You can either enter Layer or LA in the command window, or you can click the Layer Properties tool on the ribbon. Here's what the Layer Properties Manager displays in this drawing. As indicated, Layer 10 Walls is the current layer. All new objects are automatically placed on that layer. In the list of layers, the green check next to Layer 10 Walls confirms that it is the current layer. In the column labeled On, notice that the light bulb icons for 2 layers are dark. These layers were turned off to hide the doors and electrical wiring in the floor plan. The following are the most commonly used layer settings in the Layer Properties Manager. You can click the icon to turn the setting on and off. You turn off layers to reduce the visual complexity of your drawing while you work. You freeze layers that you do not need to access for a while. Freezing layers is similar to turning them off, but improves performance in very large drawings. You lock layers when you want to prevent accidental changes to the object on those layers. Also, the objects on locked layers appear faded, which helps reduce the visual complexity of your drawing, but still lets you see the objects faintly. You set the default properties for each layer, including color, line type, line weight, and transparency. New objects that you create will use these properties unless you override them. To create a new layer, click the button shown and enter the name of the new layer. To make a different layer the current one, click the layer and then click the indicated button. The Layer Properties Manager takes up a lot of space, and you don't always need to access all the options. For quick access to the most common layer controls, use the controls on the ribbon. When no objects are selected, the Layers panel on the Home tab displays the name of the current layer as shown here. Layers organize your drawing, enabling you to temporarily suppress the display of unneeded graphical data. You can also assign default properties such as color and line type to each layer.